Ah, shit, I forgot the webcam. Ah, there I am. Is it following me? Yes? Oh god, I fucked up my beanie. My beanie looks wrong. My beanie is wrong. Ah! Ugh. Ugh. Hello! Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to MIO, Memories in Orbit. This is the second part of the Metroidvania game that we started last week. We're going to be playing it a lot more this week because I got a bit of time. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I was fucking exhausted! Yes! So I ended up taking yesterday off, and today we're playing this instead. Okay. There is a path here, apparently. There is a path here, apparently. But we wanted to go up this way, I think. But welcome, welcome. We are here playing MIO Memories in Orbit. Last episode, we kind of like opened this whole area up somewhat, and we made a lot of like important progress. And today we're just going to continue onwards, exploring through the area past the Haven. Maybe we'll find some more enemies and bosses to fight. I'm excited, genuinely. I've been really wanting to play this again since the other day. I got the urge, because I mean, look at how beautiful this game is. Look at the art style. The way that the environment, like, very lightly changes as you walk past it with the shading and the lighting of your character. It's really, like, actually quite impressive how it maintains the art style it does. It's just a very impressive game in that sense. I don't remember what we got at the end of last episode. Last stream, sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh. But I do want to just keep exploring and just keep enjoying and keep having fun. We got a dodge. I remember we got a dodge. I feel like we got something else, though, but I genuinely don't remember. And then we also have this elevator here, which kind of takes us up to this area that we've been in, but we can go even higher. We can go up an even higher level. I found some candles. That's, yes, Misa Kraus. Yes, I found candles. That's what I found. And I didn't know what to do with them yet, but I'm sure at some point I will find out. For now, though, we're just going to continue with exploring. There's still a lot to see and do up here. Like, there's clearly a path off to the left here. There's a path off to the right here. There's this little underpath over here that connects back to that area that we haven't been to. So there's a lot to kind of go and see and do. Now, how's everybody doing today? I'm just curious. I've had a lovely afternoon myself. Things have been pretty chill, pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna hop down here, actually. I want to keep exploring this area for a little while. I want to kind of take another little look around, like, the right side of this area. Ooh, greedy. What was that for? Gather 2,000 Naka droplets. Well, I can't help it. I just want to be one of the 1% represent. Ahoy, Drew! Welcome, welcome! Ahoy, ahoy to you too! God, this area is beautiful. This game is beautiful. I said it so many times last stream, and I'm gonna keep saying it again this stream, but like games like this that just have an art style that is so defining are some of my favorites, because they just look at it. It speaks for itself. This is a game that has had a lot of thought put into it, a lot of effort put into it, and I'm very happy that it exists. Okay, we clearly can't get any further here, because there's nothing really to grip over there. So that is a dead end for the moment. And down here, this kind of, I think is gonna like reconnect us to an area that either we've already been to before, or from a different direction, we're gonna end up in an area that we've been to before. Ooh. Naka Drought, a modifier. Increases the number of modifier slots, but Naka basins stay dry. Fasting is an old traveler's tradition. It's said to help you open your ports and expand your processes. As for me, I think it just favors computing hallucinations. I see. So basically you can use healing spots once, but then they're completely dry when you have that equipped, but you're able to equip more, like, regular items. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. Not bad. I don't know if it's something I'll use, at least not yet, but, like, I can imagine that being incredibly useful on a... Ooh, we can repair something. What if we just repaired? Ooh. Where is that? That's just down there. Oh. Oh, it's the other side of the waterfall. So I can probably zip into that now that I know it's there. And I can... Ooh, I can get a little secret item. Oh. I can get a little secret item. How fun. Then let's head back over to the waterfall and let's do that. Exploration in a Metroidvania. What a concept. You love to see it. You've seen this art style before, but you can't put your finger on it. It's very distinct. I know there are other games that I'm sure have used art styles very similar to this, and I am glad for that. I think more games need to. Haha! I'm smart. And I got myself the Bell Tower Visitor Pass so I can get into the Bell Tower. Grants access to the upper floors of the Bell Tower in the Haven. Come and witness the majestic toll of the last untouched relic of Earth, the Celestial Bell. This is exactly what we needed. We literally needed that. That's iconic. I love that. And where is this gonna drop us down? Ooh. Yeah, we've just been dropped down in an area that we're, that we've been in before. Okay, nice. Okay, that was really clean. I like that. That was really good little bit of exploration. It was organic, it felt correct, it worked out. We got exactly where we needed to go from that. Bloody brilliant. All right. No, 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 no. Oh. The get good modifier. Exactly, Arkham. No, you've got it completely right. Anyway, for those of you that haven't seen my stream schedule today, this week it's going to be today and tomorrow, MIO Memories in Orbit. Thursday, we're going to finish off Blasphemous by doing all of the New Game Plus content. And then on Sunday, we continue this game as well. Obviously, assuming that we don't finish the game. If we finish the game, then that's a completely different story. Okay, what is this? Bell Tower, Overseer missing. Oh, but this technically counts as like a save spot. I like that, okay. So where's the get good one? Not you. So that just installs an extra 5 slots? I don't think that's worth it. I really don't think that's worth it. Not at all. Is a gingerbread house made out of gingerbread man flesh or something else? We were actually rewatching, me and my partner were rewatching Shrek 2 yesterday. And, you know, gingerbread man's very important in that film. So, we kind of, we were thinking about that somewhat, actually. I don't know if I want to go this way, though, or if I want to keep exploring to the left there. Okay, we're on Breath's Bridge. Let's go to Pendulum's Panorama. See where we go. Okay, we're just right here. Okay, that's fine. I'm taking a sip of my cup of tea. Gotta keep me alive, as said. Hail Britannica. Okay. Oh, the synth is so good. It's just such a vibe. This music is just such an energy. I really love the vibes of this game. I need to stop saying that I love the vibes of this game because like I've said it like a billion times. Everyone's gonna be like, Billy, say something new. Say something different about the game, come on. Say something that the reviewers haven't said yet. Like, this game is the bee's knees. Okay, I don't know if I can get up there yet. So I'm gonna ignore that for now. Kind of feels like I don't have the movement tools to quite get all the way over there like I wanted. Ah! This track is one of the best in the game. It's so good. It's so good. Truly. Okay, but Billy, you need to lock in. This is time for you to lock the fucketh inneth. Okay, this is just for optional stuff, but that's fine. A modifier. After using the hairpin, the next attack will be a heavy strike that inflicts a lot more damage to enemies. They were monsters lurking in the shadows, with eyes glowing in the dark. When they leapt, it was already too late for you. No wonder they tamed our ancestors. Okay, I like that. That's a good modifier. I like that. That feels like that could be useful in a build of mine if I were to figure it out. Way. I want to get to the junk pile. Way. Just quit dropping into the off-brand anime grass. It never ends well. Let me just go back downstairs so that I can heal myself at the healing spot. Is this character going through a midlife crisis, or am I thinking of Constance? You're thinking of Constance, but both Constance and MIO, Memories in Orbit, are being sold together in a bundle at the moment, actually, over on Steam. The developers have been supporting each other, which is really, really cool. I love seeing indie developers support each other, especially ones that are trying to kind of like break into the same market to show that it's not a competition, but it's actually cooperation. Okay, I'm not seeing any other paths forward here, because that down there is water, I'm pretty sure, which would kill me. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a progress path here right now. So I think what I'm going to do is head back down and try and head down to the left. I think I'm here maybe like with one movement tool less than maybe what I need. I just have this energy that like I'm missing something to do all of this progress. So instead, yeah, we're just gonna go back to the main elevator that we started this area in, and we're gonna go off to the left because we haven't actually explored it yet. I did this little bit of platforming yesterday, last time, so I don't have to do it again, which is nice. I can just drop down here. So yeah, it was this elevator, and I want to go off to the left here, because we haven't been left yet. I miss the travelers, they were always surprising. Aww. Oh, we've got sad piano music. This is going to be a sad area. Broken shard. Reminisce.
Go, my dear. Save the heart.
Okay. Shard of the Eye. Asthma the Eye, the voice that carries the weight of aging. Atone? What does atone mean? Oh, the candles! Right, we need a third candle. We need to find a third candle. I'm hoping maybe we'll find one over here. But if not, I guess that means that that's what we kind of need to do in the previous area, is look for another candle. And this is going to unlock back to the start of the game. Yeah, okay. That means we need to find at least one more candle in this right area. And I think if we do that, then we will be granted atonement of some kind. Because we've got 2 candles here. We're missing one for that little pot here. Maybe, or maybe multiple. I don't know if these pots are also going to need candles or not. But that is interesting. Okay, so this isn't the path forwards, but it is important. It's a vaguely arena-shaped room, but the arena is your tears. Wow. Okay, yeah, I feel like we're gonna need to... I feel like maybe there was somewhere I could go up above. Maybe I could have kept going further. Like, maybe I could have actually gotten up here and I just didn't understand. Alternatively, there's this bit over here, which I don't think I could get up. I don't think I could. But maybe if I go over there, I'll figure something out and I can. Been watching Hell's Paradise, a great anime manga, and it occurred to me with the right tweaks, you could see a kick-ass Souls-like out of it. I feel like a lot of anime are like 5 seconds away from either being a kick-ass Souls-like or a kick-ass Metroidvania, and I think more anime should try it, quite frankly. Makes me sad that there's like barely any like licensed anime games anymore. I want to see some of my favorite animes get like actual like good videojuegos made of them. Like real good ones. Like the good Kush. I want my One Piece Rhythm Heaven game where one of the mini games is clapping hands with Nico Robin, but she has like a billion hands, so it's really difficult. I want that. Okay, this I believe was where one of those guys we saved was, like one of the guys for the shopkeeper. There was this little chameleon, and then we got here, and then I don't think there was anywhere else we could go. Right, yeah. But I'm wondering if maybe, like, there is actually a way up here? If not, I do think we will have to just go, like, back up to where that elevator is and further up and see what we can figure out there. I just wanted to double check this path because we checked it last time and I just couldn't remember how it went. I remember there was this down here, which was that you would be able to kind of, like, dash downwards. But now for some reason it won't even... There we go. Won't even work. But there's just this guy here, and I think we got like an item from them last time, but it kind of like opens up the idea that that is something that's possible. So maybe that's something I need to figure out in the upper area. Maybe there was somewhere I could do like a dash like that. Parappa the Rapper X Attack on Titan. Honestly, Attack on Titan, where you play as one of the Titans, and it's got Armored Core gameplay. I would play that. Would it make any sense as a video game? No. Did licensed video games ever make any sense when they were being developed when we were younger? Also, no. They could genuinely just put whatever shit they wanted down, and people would just play it. I'm also finding things interesting, like, what is with, like, MIO's health bar, and why not only does it darken, but it also gets quite shaky on the end? I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but I'm kind of looking at it right now and thinking, what is going on? Does it change if I, like, sit down here, or do those two, like, yeah, they get better, but then it will get shaky again? It's a really interesting design for a health bar, because I genuinely can't really tell, like, what it all means half the time. But I can tell that it's kind of doing some environmental storytelling. There's also, when you have the modifier equipped that lets you see the health bars of enemies, you can also see the health bars of allies, and I really liked that. How do we get there? Shoot. That's just down here. How do I get there? How do I get to you? I mean, from below, obviously. It would have to be from, like, from some sort of, like, hidden tunnel down there. I would like to see it. Aha! Okay, I didn't see this. Okay, I didn't see that. I was blind. Okay. We could go this way the entire time. I was just a bit silly. Teehee. Silly Billy. Whoa! Calm down. Chill out. Oh, actually. No, no, no. No, no, no. I want you to come up here. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, I can't get up there. Damn it. I was trying to use you as an excuse to get up there, but I couldn't. I failed. And I don't think I can just jump over there. No, there's no way I could make it that far. Ah! Little creatures trying to creature me. They're all angry and scary. I don't like it. But we can keep going up. We can also go to the right here where there's a little healing basin. I will certainly take that. Thank you very much. After I get rid of you. They made an RPG game about Skittles. I did not know that. I actually bought some Skittles today. I have some in my my cupboard. For if I feel particularly snacky. Because I've kind of just been craving some, you know, like, some fruit, artificial fruit flavoring and candy. Ah! Okay, this is... Okay, it's a gauntlet room. That's fine. I'm alright with that. I don't think I unlocked, like, anything, like, that makes any of my weapon attacks stronger compared to last time we played. What it... Was I blind? Am I blind to whatever was hitting me there? I probably am. This is what happens when I stop playing for like half a week. Or however long. Yeah, no, completely destroyed. Billy was not ready for a fight. Not at all. Let me try that one again. But this time I know that there's a fight coming, so I'll be a little more prepared. And we can unlock the next part of the elevator, which would be very nice. Oh, they leave a trail behind them. Ah, I didn't see it. Hummingbirds have become assholes. Darn you, MIO. I mean, hummingbirds... They could be nice, but I feel like they have, of all the bird species, they definitely are ones that have quite the tendency to potentially be assholes. Those hearts are going a mile a minute. I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, I just get a vibe. I get a vibe. I think hummingbirds, you need to watch them. You need to be careful of them. This is my baseless agenda against hummingbirds. Is it because when I was in primary school, our school had like the equivalent of like Harry Potter Hogwarts houses, but it was just different types of birds, and the hummingbird group beat my group like extremely easily? Yes, that is exactly it. I'm applying my childhood trauma onto the creatures known as hummingbirds. I will continue to apply my childhood trauma onto creatures known as the hummingbirds, and you will deal with it. Okay, I suck at these guys. Okay, one left. Is that it? No! Oh shit, okay. I'm still not... Why were you attacking like 5 or 6 times? Motherfucker! I'm so not used to like the dodge in this game. I keep forgetting that I have it because we just got it last stream and it's literally just triangle. It's like a blip. You blip for a second and then you reappear. And it's a little awkward to get used to because it works so differently to any dodge I think I've used in a Metroidvania in the past couple years. But I also think that's why they've decided to do it that way. They wanted to kind of show they were a little bit different. Like, you just kind of blip. You go... I just wish that I was cognizant enough to get used to it in a safe environment. As opposed to in an enemy gauntlet with 3 waves where the final enemy is attacking with the speed of Sonic and hatred in his heart. Alright, this is gonna be the one though. I think we'll be fine. This might not be the one. Stop humming! Stop buzzing! Freaking mosquitoes. I don't like mosquitoes. I never will like mosquitoes. Oh, you know what? It's when they have that little flash icon. That's when you're supposed to do the dodge, and I bet you it works. They can't follow me though. That's so sad. Okay. Much better. Much better. I need those flying ones to come here first, because they're easier to kill. There we go. Okay, now I'm good. Yay! That wasn't clean, but we managed it. Thank God. Yay! And we get ourselves an elevator that goes up here. There is... I'm actually going to go back down to L0 so that I can get a free heal instead of spending my money on a heal. Nothing compares to Shrikes or Firehawks. What were Shrikes and Firehawks? Which one were Firehawks? Or Shrikes? I don't remember. Alright, we can't go up any further, so this is kind of like the highest we can go here. But we are on the Bell Tower Belfry pathway. Okay, so there was that left room we just couldn't get any further in, but I'm sure at some point we'll be able to. This is gonna hurt me. Oh no, this is... I thought this was gems. I didn't think this was grass. It looked spiky. It looked spiky and dangerous, mate. Firehawks are the birds that take burning branches and drop them to set fires and scare prey into the open. Oh, as in like actual birds. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Simon, welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? As you can see, we're continuing MIO. Okay, this is going to be a platforming segment then, because why else would they put a... What? Momentum? Momentum? Hello? Yeah, why else would they put a healing spot there? Unless it was because of the momentum. But I think what we need to do is I need to cry. I need to bounce off you, off you, off you. Can we use you to get up there? No. We don't bounce far enough. I don't think there's any way for me to get onto that platform right now with what I've got. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like there is. Okay, there's something behind there, but we can't reach it yet. Further up. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful movement. Beautiful movement. There we go. Ooh, we're gonna get something from the strange tube. That's an upgrade. Oh, Tomo's not here. That was a long shot, but a bummer anyway. We used to come here a lot after the Traveler's disappearance. We talked about everything and anything. Mostly we tried to remember that we were not alone, that the vessel kept going forward. Now I can't help but wonder, for how long? Glide! Let's go. You haven't even beaten Silk Song, but this Steel Soul Silk Song, but this looks good. It is. Truly, it's such a good game. Okay, I'm really glad we have a glide. I feel like a glide is exactly what I needed right now. Like, it's not gonna get me extra height, but it's gonna get me... It's gonna get me just enough horizontal distance that I'm not gonna need to worry too much. Except there. That was a bad, that was a little bad run, shall we say. Oh! With the glide, I could kind of control it almost. I wasn't expecting that. There we go. Hey, Tokiyami fan, welcome, man. I'm glad I can still see them. Oh, you know what? I do know what strikes are now. That's reminded me, because I have a friend who is very into birds to a special interest degree, and he has definitely talked to me about shrikes before, and the whole, like, they impale things. Almost 100% that has been a discussion point. Belated realization. A thoughtful woven text file addressed to one unit in particular. Do you remember Samsk? It's you who took... 1 second. Right, I think I gave Tomo a more kind of like, a voice a bit like this. Do you remember Samsk? It's you who told me that the bell tower was even older than the vessel. It is one of the rare relics that the travelers took with them when they embarked, to remind them of their homeworld. You wouldn't stop gushing about the craftsmanship and the attention to details that they poured into their work. Today, as I stand in its shadow, I can only agree. The travelers were more than just engineers. They knew how to build sturdy and durable structures. Yes, they had to do it if they wished to cross the stars, but they also knew how to make it beautiful and welcoming, and it permeates through all their creations. I just have to look at the vessel herself to realize that. I came here to uncover some deep secrets about the traveler's crafting, hoping to find more hints about our inner working. Instead, what I learn is that we were cared for, deeply and unconditionally. I miss them. Tomo. Aww. Have I heard or played Constance? I have played Constance. I did 2 streams of it last year. Which you can find here on my channel. If you go onto my channel page and you click the live tab and you just scroll down, you will find my constant streams. I only did 2 because I only really intended to play through the main story. I know there were like some optional platforming challenges, for example. How do I glide again? What was the button? That's the button. I know there were like optional platforming challenges, but they admittedly didn't like hold my interest as much. I really enjoyed Constance. I liked what it was trying to do. I do think that it ended a little bit too soon, but I had fun with it. I definitely had fun with it. There we go. I kind of wish that there was just a bit more to Constance, basically. I also wish that there was more of an incentive to do, like, NPC quest lines, because it really felt like you could go through the entire game without even touching any of them, and that's kind of what ended up happening with me. And I don't know. I enjoyed it. I just felt like it didn't excite me in the end as much as I was kind of hoping it would. But I thought it was still a good game, you know. Never gonna say it wasn't a good game or anything crazy like that. It was still a very good time. Anyway, what is over this way? I can only imagine. Ah, I can turn the glide off and on. I like that. That's a really nice feature. Okay, yeah, the glide is really opening up these platforming segments a lot. Uh-oh. Ah! I'll check the VODs later. Shame it's on the shorter side. It looked great, but you barely heard about it after release. I think, yeah, it kind of released, and that kind of was it, because there wasn't a terrible, like, amount there to keep people invested. I do think the art is gorgeous, though. If there is one thing I can safely say about Constance is that the art style, which is what originally, like, made me interested in the game years and years ago, like, still held up to this day. Like, that was good stuff. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're in a part of, like, the map that we haven't been before. There's nothing behind there. Everything is strangely a little quiet. Little suspiciously quiet. Wait, are we back in an area we've been to now? I can't tell. I'm so like curious. I think we're on the other side of the bell tower. Yay, let's crystallize our knacker. Let's fucking go. I really like in this game that the crystallizing your points is as simple as just go to one of those machines and press triangle, and no matter how many points you have, they will crystallize it for you. I think that's really refreshing, because I always found it quite annoying in Sekiro. Oh, that's not a path. I always found it annoying in Sekiro when you would want to, like, put your coins into a purse, but you can only put a certain amount into your purse, or something along those lines. I kind of like that with this game, they're kind of just like, we will let you put whatever you want into whatever you want, and it's fine. It kind of takes away some of the thought, but I'm okay with that. Psst, I have something you want, and you have something I want. Sounds mysterious, eh? I heard a traveller say this once. I've always wanted to try and do the same since then. Aww. I was kind of hoping you actually would have something that I wanted, though, sir. Ooh. Okay, that was water. Didn't know. Ah, updating on your Wolong playthrough, Tokiyami-fan. You beat the second DLC. How did you find Taishi? Taishi? How did you find good old Taishi? I need to know, because that was very much the fight of the second DLC. Both of them. Okay, there is an item there, which I would like. Thank you. Oh, let's go. We've got ourselves an extra coating. And if we drop down here, we're on the other side of the bell tower. Let's go. Who is she? Who is she? Okay, let's have a little look at what we've just discovered. Okay, I want to go back up here. Zoom in. I wish that would zoom in a bit more, to be honest. I want to go back here because I want to see what was what those guys over there were talking about in this room. And then I also want to quickly go out here because there was an item. Actually, I'm going to go here first because this is closer. There was an item in a cave in, like, the layer above. But I think in order to get there, we need to find maybe, like, a secret passage or something down here. And I don't know if maybe there might be a secret passage in this, like, in this platforming segment. Yeah, like, up that little path there. That little kind of, like, upper little bit there, but I don't know how I would even go about getting up there, so I'm not gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. I am very curious about finding more of those candles as well, because I really want to see, like, what that whole deal is with the shard of the eye, and whether that is something, like, super important or not. It's neat that there's no corpse run in this game. It lets you continue exploring without forcing you to get your stuff back. Yeah, no, I quite like that. It kind of takes some of the stress out of the game, actually, in that sense. Because I'm not thinking, oh god, how am I gonna do this time? How do I get to you? How do I get down to you? I don't know. Can I get to it from, like... I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually. But no, I kind of like it. It is a shame that when you die, you do lose your currency, but as said, you can just crystallize your currency, which makes things a little bit easier. Ah, I used to monitor the oxygen output of the Haven. You think we're slacking, eh? You should see the breath then. Not a single command issued in 732 years. Not that the last one made any sense either. Let me print it for you. Everything has gone wrong. Trusting them was a mistake. I'm done doing anything for them. At this point, you could say that slacking is a divine commandment. Okay, interesting. So, basically what they're saying is that everything has gone to shit, and we need to deal with it. We need to deal with it. Okay, I'm gonna take another look in this route, in this cave. I don't think there was anything else to see in this cave. Like, I don't think there were any hidden paths, but I don't know. Maybe there was. There was not. There was not, and I'm forgetting. Press the jump button, Billy. Come on, you know how to jump. Have you heard of jumping? Yes, that's how you do it. I want you so bad. Let me mark you on the map so that I don't forget you. Because if I forget this thing, then I'm going to be very sad. So, yeah. I'm just going to mark it like that. As, like, something I want to get to at some point. I just don't think I have the ability to yet. Or maybe if I go back through that, like, parkour segment, there'll be a bit in the parkour segment where I could maybe go up instead of down or something like that. I don't know. Let me give it one more look, and then if I don't find anything, we're going to head to the right here, and we're going to continue in that direction, because I think there might be some interesting things over there to find. Alternatively, I could go... No, I'm fine. I was kind of like thinking in silence for a second there. Been playing Expedition 33, just like this game. It amazes me how beautiful that game is. The water area is amazing. Yes. The water level, the name escapes me, even though I literally use that music in most of my videos. Genuinely phenomenal. It impresses me to high heaven how Expedition 33 can just take so many, like, well-worn tropes. Okay, so there was nothing in that little parkour segment. I don't know how to get to that little thingy then. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely just don't think I have the ability to get it yet, which is very sad. In which case, I'll just focus on going to the right from the bell tower and see what else I can find. Flying Waters, that was what it was called. Flying Waters. Genuinely one of my favorite video game areas in recent memory. If I did an Expedition 33 area ranking, which I'm not going to, because at this point it's been too long since the game came out for me to jump back into that. I definitely think Flying Waters would be my favorite area of the game. Just, the vibes are immaculate, the music is immaculate, the gameplay is fun, the enemies are really interesting. It's good stuff. It's all very good stuff. Okay, new pathway, let's see. Oh, hi! I'm waiting for the breath's instructions. Are you here to see the breath? I love you more. No, I love you more. What a view. Oh, you look cool. Janus the Librarian. By decree of the breath, the greenhouse is shut. Entry is forbidden to all. I can make no exception, not even for a keeper. The breath has an important duty and is not to be disturbed. Sorry, but you have to wait outside. We'll see about that. We shall seeth about thateth. Ooh. Hello? Goodbye. Did I just send that guy back to the save point? I feel like I sent him to the save point. I can't get that item yet either, but I'm sure at some point I will be able to. So let me just on the map, I'm just gonna mark that there was an item there that I wanted. You could do the video simply for the love of it. People would watch it even if it isn't a new release. No, it's more so that like I haven't played Expedition 33 in over a year, so my commentary would be a little bit stilted. Just because I would need to basically replay the game to retune my thoughts, and there were a lot of areas that I didn't experience that my partner experienced, so on and so forth. So it's a little bit complex in that sense. But trust me, I definitely know that there are... I know that I can technically do whatever videos I really want to, but I kind of have to pick and choose. Gotta get enough goodwill with the regulars before I can start throwing the weird stuff in. Okay. Oh, we can travel now. I like that. So I... No, don't attune, no, oh, I wanted to, no, I want to look at my map. Okay, there's not really anywhere I can go right now. I'm gonna go up to floor 1. And also somebody said that that NPC that said they might have something might actually have something, so I should quickly go back and check that as well. Because if that NPC actually did have something, that would be incredibly funny. No, this is just a dead end. In that case, yeah, let me just quickly run back and check on that NPC. The one that was like, oh, do I have something or don't I have something? Tee-hee-hee. And then I guess we're just going to have to walk back to the Nexus, maybe do some shopping at the store. And then I don't know. I don't know where to go next. I'm sure something somewhere is going to have opened up. I'm just not sure where yet. But I guess since we can glide now, I imagine we can go to places back in like the lower half. Like maybe we can glide across the lake. That's always a possibility. What if I can do some gliding down there? That's also a possibility. I got to keep all that in mind. But no, I like making videos on both things that my audience want to see and on games that I just kind of want to play again. But I am also aware that since my YouTube channel is also technically a business, that I like to make a bunch of videos that I know will do well with my viewers first, and then afterwards, I'll make videos that I want to make and kind of intersperse them in it. 10,000 Naka for a mysterious item, are you fucking kidding me? Mate, I'm not paying... Bro, I came up here just for you to tell me that you want me to spend 10 grand on you? There is no one in this world that I'm spending 10 grand on. I'm sorry. Especially not you, Mr. Mysterious Man. Que loco. Joder. Inflation so bad it's hitting the vessel. No. Inflation was always going to be the death of us. Ah, yeah. Yup. That was what the game wanted. The game wanted me to get myself over here. Still no idea how to get that, though. Like, gliding isn't going to help me get to that item, but I don't have, like, the jump height to get to that item either. I guess I just don't get to that specific item. Oh, I see. We're going underneath. We're gonna sneak into the greenhouse from underneath. Yes. Oh no, Habib. Habib is beyond repair. How sad. Poor Habib. Pour one out for Habib. Whee! Oh! Oh, you know what? Actually, I should land up here, because if I land here, then I think I respawn here. I don't know if that's how the game is going to do it, but... Ooh, just barely survived. I also like that the game is setting up there is enough, like, platforming that you can actually go backwards down these paths as well as, like, forwards. I like that they're two-way traversable. I think that's pretty cool. But like, you actually do have to kind of do some tricky platforming if you want to go back that way. I don't know, I appreciate that sort of thing. I see where this connects to. I wish I could just open that. That would be really useful, actually. Then I wouldn't have to do all that crazy platforming every single time. Oh, and Wolong, Blindfolded Boy was a way better final boss than Kelly. Oh, Blindfolded Boy was fantastic. The funniest name for a final boss. But, yeah, no, I fully agree. Hello, hello, Subtransmission Angel. How's MIO so far? It's been really fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's just such a gorgeous game. It's just got such style. It truly just has an it factor. At the moment, we're just exploring. We're basically just trying to kind of find our way forwards. We're going through an area called, like, the Haven. Like, I'm assuming all of this is the same area, pretty much. The bell tower is, like, the connectivity for everything. But I would say the bell tower counts as just being a part of Haven. Aha, another coating component. Thank you very much. We're going to look for someone called the Breath. And we need to basically figure out why they're not communicating with anyone. And basically fix everything. Because the Breath is basically just gone AFK. Oh, we're back down here. I see. Yeah, we can probably glide over there now. Okay. In that case, I'm not going to go over there just yet. I'm actually going to do a run back down this part of Haven to the hub so that I can spend all of this knacker that I have accumulated. Because I'm pretty sure we can afford at least like 2 or 3 more upgrades from the shop. And I would like to buy some more stuff, to be honest. It'd be nice just to have some more things. Whee! How was Blasphemous as well? I don't know much about the game. Blasphemous is really fun. No, Blasphemous is fantastic. We're still finishing it off. We have to do the New Game Plus bosses on Thursday. I think Thursday was the day I picked for it, yeah. But no, Blasphemous is a brilliant Metroidvania. It really is. I'm really glad I replayed it, and it turns out I actually do enjoy the game. It's been a lot of fun. It's a bit bloody, obviously, and the religious motifs are very intense, but that's by design because it's what it's like heavily inspired by. So it's definitely, I would recommend it for anyone who is a fan of Metroidvanias. But if you're looking for more of a cozy Metroidvania, then no, I would not recommend Blasphemous, not at all. Haha. You searched within yourself and you found the voice of the Eye, restoring her to full strength. She was the only presence on the vessel entirely turned outward. She searched for the Promised Land, our final destination. Always thoughtful and ever patient, this one. I should have seen her mark on you sooner. It's just like her, really, to send her best messenger to wake the vessel up, even after she herself is gone. Her name was Ozma. Let her be remembered. We are floating. Whoa. Okay. Whoa! Pearl severed. Ozma the Eye. Attune Asma's voice. Status attuned. Asma 7th incumbent. Embedding 710 years ago. Site destroyed 2 years ago. Interesting. And I can still bring candles to her to attune. If I find more candles, I'll be sure to bring them back. Okay. I want my coating component, thank you very much. As for everything else... I can afford a modifier extension. Thinner frame. Increases the number of modifier slots, but removes one layer of protection. I don't really need that. I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm happy with how much we just spent there. What was that last thing I spent? Sorry, wait. Yeah, a modifier extension, so we have more space on a little modifiers board. I'm happy with that. Whee! You've been playing through Dark Souls 2 for the first time, Subtransmission Angel. Ooh, how are you enjoying it so far? I am very curious. Can't wait for MIO boss and music ranking, Quentin. Yes, I want to see more bosses. I think the bosses in this game so far have been quite fun. I'm definitely vibing with it. I think this game is giving me, like, it's filling the same vibe that Another Crab's Treasure filled a few years ago, which is that it's not an overly, like, serious, dark, action-packed, difficult game. It's more of just a fun, chill, really nice sort of, like, aesthetic experience. Although where Another Crab's Treasure was more like I was playing a Saturday morning cartoon, this is more like I'm playing a lo-fi beats to chill and listen to video. If it was like if the lo-fi beats girl, if she was somehow a video game. Ah, you started at Dark Souls 3 and you're going backwards? Kind of obsessed. 2 great souls thus far. Okay, which great souls have you got in Dark Souls 2? Like, which of the 2 great soul bosses did you have to take on? I'm just curious about what route you've taken. Because Dark Souls 2 was my first Soulsborne, so I have a big soft spot for it. Hello, junk pile. Oh, that was... I didn't think that was water. Dr. Halen's assistant. All right. Then I'll just float above you then, mate. Yeah, that's definitely like the dodge timing is just press the dodge when you see the little like flash on the enemy's eyes. Lost Sinner and Freya. Ooh, Freya is your second. That's an interesting one. Ooh. Overseer missing. A tune? Oh, okay, no, it's a safe spot. Yeah, Freya is an interesting one for your second. I guess I see it. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Who are you going after third? What route are you going down now? Do I think Demon of Hatred will work in Night Rain? Yes. Oh, 100% yes. I would love to see Demon of Hatred, but against, like, a more traditional... yeah, like a more traditional kind of, like, series of fights. No, that would be really interesting to me. Are we in... did that say it was called The Promenade? Is that... Did I misread that? I was kind of looking away from the screen when the title appeared, and... Ooh. You look like you could be a fight. Lombre, the intrusive fertilizer. Not Lombre, one of my least thought about Pokemon. Oh, it's all goopy. Ah! Okay, but my dodge there was sick as fuck, actually. Okay, I need to focus when it's doing that on just dodging the muck. Okay, yeah, I'm very comfortable with dodging this thing. This thing's not giving me much concern. Yeah, no, dodge is like really powerful against this thing. God damn. Let's go. Ow. Billy, you're throwing by just getting greedy. Billy, you're throwing. I wonder how much health it's got left. Ah! I wasn't prepared. Promenade, okay. You'll be going down the Medulla Well next. Oh, I see. So you'll be leaving, the Old Iron King path for last. Interesting. That's the one I'm most curious about. So when you eventually get there, be sure to let me know how you're going. And yeah, just let me know how your thoughts on Dark Souls 2 are going. I genuinely am just curious. Yeah, I'm gonna display the health because I like seeing boss health bars. I prefer it. I know in Metroidvanias you generally don't actually see boss health bars all that often. I am changing my mind this time. Alright, fertilizer. I'm gonna fertilize you. Yeah. I'm so cool. Oh, I bet I was so close to killing it, actually. Okay, I think it's 5, and then it kind of pauses for a little bit, and you can do some damage. Yeah. It's funny because it kind of feels like in this game, they don't want you to be in the air, like on the ground. They want you to be in the air a bunch. But like this specific fight feels almost designed for you to stay on the ground because it's honestly like the safest spot. Whee! Yeah, no, I've got this fight down to a science now. I just need to avoid its super attack when it gets back around to doing it. Off to the right, nope. Maybe I can dodge through the super attack, I'm not sure. Ooh, now it's dropping goop, okay. That does make it a little bit more threatening, I will say that. I thought this fight was going to be pretty chill, but now they're actually, like, genuinely providing a little bit more challenge. I like that. Just take it nice and slow, take it nice and careful. Ugh. What is that? What was that? That was a new attack. It scared me. I didn't expect it to be doing that. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh. I got so panicked by the new attack that I completely just choked on the most basic attacks. Dang it. All right. Let's suck on some, non-branded energy drink, because Red Bull is expensive and disgusting, and I don't have any Monster, so I'm gonna drink Diablo. You love the world design? Is it a hot take to say you really loved Seldora? I wouldn't say it's a hot take to say you love the world design at all. I think Dark Souls 2 has some of the most unique areas in the franchise because they were very untethered by making everything connect logically. There's also like a very long-running theory that Dark Souls 2 is basically happening in a dream, which kind of like adds to that layer of everything just connects in a really weird way. but I would say it makes some of the areas in Dark Souls 2 exceptionally memorable. I won't say that they're my favorite levels in Soulsborne to explore, because I have strong opinions about some of them. But I do think that they are a very underrated set of levels, and I think Dark Souls 2's like overall level design is really good. I think it just suffers from somewhat middling enemy placements. Like, I don't think they ever quite understood how to do good enemy placements in DS2. But the level design really makes up for it. And then there's the DLCs. The DLCs are fantastic, actually. I would say the DLCs, in terms of their level design, is absolutely insane. But then also, everyone's looking for like different things. If your focus is more like, oh, you love the world design, then yeah, Dark Souls 2 is gonna absolutely blow you away. Because I would say, like, Dark Souls 2, it has good world design, and it also has really good, like, lore, if you're searching for it. More so than, like, most people would expect. Like, there are whole kingdoms that get talked about in the Dark Souls 2 lore that you're like, these are never going to be relevant in-game, and yet they are talked about, and you can kind of, like, study the lore almost like you're studying for a history exam. Like, it's actually really cool. Okay, dodge you. Next one will be him crashing into the wall. I mean, my favorite area in Dark Souls 2 is one of the DLC ones, so I look forward to you eventually reaching it, because it's one of the rare, really well done vertical levels in a Soulsborne game. Hey, Lombre, you've been defeated. We won the Nuzlocke. Get back to me, Subtransmission Angel, after you've been to the Iron Keep level, which you will be getting to at some point in the near future. Okay, we have just revived this Overseer, which means we can warp to and from this area, which is nice. How do I get over there to you? Oh, there's a little hole over there. Shit, on the map. Ooh. Oh, no, that's the lab, right? That's probably the lab that we can't get into. Be more like Ludicolo. Ah, yes, Ludicolo, the famously chill Pokemon. Ludicolo with his maracas are infamously very, very relaxed. Okay, let me just make sure that that little door here is like, yeah, the door is that little entryway on the map that I can't get into yet. So I guess I just have to go and find the lab assistant's keycard and then come back. Lab assistant is probably dead, because this area is low-key kind of fucked. Oh, you're a very patient player. You enjoy areas that feel like you're tackling a puzzle, like using a bow to outsnipe snipers and knock down boulders, or using a torch to navigate dark areas like No Man's Wharf. Oh, you're gonna like the gutter, which is the area under the well. You're really gonna enjoy that. I think that very much is gonna fit with like that vibe of exploration. In that sense, I think Dark Souls 2 actually does a really good job. Does a really, really good job. What am I having a look at here in this creepy area? Anything this way? Some creepy stairs. I'm gonna go up first. I don't want to go down, I want to go up. Okay, we got some creepy parkour. Ow! Bro! Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's jelly. I have to worry about plants that can come to life and just snap at me. Oh no. Do they die? No, it would have died already if it was going to die. Okay, well the Black Gulch isn't, like, for what it's worth, the Black Gulch isn't going to be that bad because it's a very short area. It just sucks. Like, it's a badly designed area. I don't like it. But at the same time, it also only lasts for like half a second, pretty much, in the grand scheme of Dark Souls 2. Iron Keeper's a little bit more infamous. Hey, Taya. How are me and chat doing today? We're doing fabulous. Thank you for asking. We're continuing MIO. Okay, I need to learn this thing's tells. Okay, it's when the flower petal opens on the tentacle, then you press triangle and you always dodge it. Okay, so I've learnt that guy's tell, which is good. There's that path up to the left. I kind of want to see what's just down, like before I go back up there, I kind of want to see what's just down the stairs, to be honest. Hello? Is anybody there? Hello? Me llamo Mio. Oh, there's an elevator. Fabulous. L1 redacted. Ooh. Well, I don't really want to go to redacted just yet. Let's continue exploring the little parkoury bit up here first, and then we'll continue down there afterwards. You're enjoying Wolong, but now you're trying to get through the main missions because with RE9 coming soon, you want to go through the RE games. That's completely fair. I mean, you've only got DLC 3 now, so you're basically, like, almost done with the game. And then once you're through with that, then you are free. I don't know why I said you're free, like Rita Repulsa. Right, using enemies is a way to get through areas because they reset your boosts. Okay, I'm a little creeped out. This area is honestly kind of creepy. Just a little. Un poquito. Okay, we've got a healing basin. I guess I'll pay for the healing because I don't know if I'm gonna need it. I probably will. If they're giving me a healing basin, I definitely need it. What the fuck? What? I'm sorry, what even happened there? I'm so confused. I don't know what the game wants from me here. What do you mean you're just spawning me here? What do you mean? Bro, the game had it out for me. A little bit, just a tiny bit. Alice. Hi, Alice. Oh, are you okay? You alright, Diva? Oh, you're the one we were supposed to look for. Thanks a lot for the reboot. Did Celia send you? That's just like, worrying too much about me, not about herself. Well, in that case, I suppose she was right. I came here to try and open a way to the greenhouse, but there's a huge beast guarding it. I didn't stand a chance, so I tried to run away. Seems I didn't make it very far. Oh well, at least I'm alive. That's my cue to leave. As soon as my diagnostic routine is over, I'm going back to Celia. Good. Okay, I'm glad that I've saved her. And this kind of drops us back into this room, this upper room here, which is nice. I don't mind that. Does that imply that up here there is a boss fight? Perhaps? Oh! No, but instead we're dealing with other things that are arguably more horrific than a boss fight. Zombies, maybe? This is a creepy fucking area, man. Aha. Crystallize my knacker. Thank you very much. Thank you for adding me to the shout out in your Dark Souls beginning guide video. That was very kind. Well, you're a channel member. All channel members get added to the shout outs for as long as they continue to be a channel member. So, no thanks necessary. I should be thanking you for supporting the channel. Oh, I know I can do this. I'm not going to keep going this way, though, because I feel like I'm going to die, and I'm kind of hoping that maybe over here there'll be a checkpoint of some kind. Oh, there is a checkpoint right here. Okay, good. Whoo! Thank God. Ugh. Wait, why can't I get over there now? Oh, because I have to glide. Oh, why was I not gliding? Here. That's why I was falling, because I wasn't gliding. Come on, Billy. You're... Yeah, I need to glide over to that guy and then smack him in the face. Not like that. Okay, I don't know if I'm good at this. No, that was bad. That was a bad run. At least if I die, I'm right here. Why is... Oh, I see. That doesn't work there. Okay, ouch. I say that because you're originally planning on platinum Wolong because it doesn't seem that hard, but just tedious. I decided I'm not going to platinum Wolong myself, just because I think some of the challenge is a little bit not that interesting to me. But that's kind of my thing with a lot of like Team Ninja's games. Once you get very far into them, they tend to kind of ask for very, I would say, arbitrary or downright kind of annoying. Okay, Billy, come on, downright like annoying requirements for. What the? I don't know what to do. I'm not doing well here. I'm doing really bad here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. No, I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm platforming wrong. I need to heal. I'm not sure. We definitely should be able to get through here though. Like this isn't giving like an area that I can't get through. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean now I'm doing it? What do you mean? Oh, what did I do differently? I don't know what I did differently. Video game? Be nice. Explain. The game will not explain. The game will be like, Lamel. Oh, don't tell me this is a fight. Really? You have to go across that every time you want to fight this boss? Oh, Naboo, Keeper of the Breath. Okay. Great. I'm not even going to experience fighting the... Nope. Destroyed immediately. You could never get into Neo because progression felt oddly tedious compared to other games. Because it's a looter. It's a looter Souls-like, which I don't care for. I don't find the whole, like, needing to save up for loot thing that enjoyable. I'm more of a, okay, if it's a Souls-like with loot, I will just look for whatever gives me the highest defense and put that on. Or in the case of Kazan, because Kazan does it as well, I just look at what weapon I'm using and I look at what the best set is for that weapon online, and I'm just like, okay, I'll just farm that set and just wear that set, and that's it. I just don't like enjoy the idea of increasing tiny stats of like, oh, this type of defense and that type of defense and blah 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 blah, and like grinding for like legendary version of that armor. It does not appeal to me in the slightest. Souls-likes for me, I like the exploration, I like the boss fights, I like the characters, I like the combat. I don't give a fuck about stats. I really don't. At the same time, I did enjoy Neo 1, but it's more of like I enjoyed Neo 1 despite what I find like uninteresting about Souls-likes. Ooh. Ooh! Haha, I got behind you. Shit, that actually was like a genuinely good strategy for fighting the boss. Okay, maybe not that far, but at least being there in that specific spot underneath the boss, this is like a genuinely good spot because it can't hit me with the back kick and it can't hit me with the front kick. It just hit me with that little kind of like side spike that it shot from the ceiling. Ooh. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I see. So this is really like a glide test move. Okay, I like that. That's good. Oh, for fuck. All right, when people said like, oh, this game was gonna get harder, no, you meant it. I'm sorry for not believing in you. Yeah, I couldn't care up for like plus 3% extra frost reduction when using it on a Sunday, Monday afternoon. That's exactly how it feels. It's like, ah, yes, you're gonna get fire plus 3% up, but only on the birthday of a Sagittarius. And if you're unlucky, you can only use it on February the 28th. Some actual bullshit like that. Okay, I figured out this bit now. I figured out the strategy for getting across there. I don't know why I struggled so much with that earlier. Now that I figured it. Okay, I like this boss. This boss is fun. I like that all of the bosses in this game, they do the Dark Souls 3 thing where they have an enraged state midway through, but in this case, it's like, I have a really cool attack midway through, and it's gonna make you have to actually use the abilities that you have obtained in order to succeed. That shit is cool. Did I lose? I feel like I lost health. Anyway, this fight's probably going to take me a little while because, like, I need to kind of, like, learn the moveset properly. I need to think about it. Ah, shit! Stop with the seeds. It's annoying. I had no idea what move that was. I hadn't seen it before. Oh no. I have died again. Otra vez. Oh yeah, I'm sure some of you are wondering what I'm going to be streaming after MIO and Blasphemous are up. I have a couple of ideas. One is something I kind of floated around last year, is I kind of want to do a Nuzlocke. I want to do a at some point this year, I want to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I don't know when. But I'm thinking of doing Pokemon Nuzlocke, but a randomizer run. So, like, randomized Pokemon, which could be very entertaining. I kind of want to do Pokemon Black and White, because I have unfinished business there. That would be very fun. I also want to, at some point, maybe try doing a stream with my partner, but he'd obviously be in the other room, and we would play like a game or two together, which I think could be fun. And then obviously, I've got a couple Souls-likes that I want to try. Obviously, I intend to do Blasphemous 2 on stream. I like to do Jedi Survive on stream. I kind of want to... I haven't decided if I'm going to, but there's a small part of me that kind of wants to just try Neo 2 on stream, but I'm kind of afraid because that's one of those... That's one of them Souls-likes that if I play badly, people are going to absolutely rip into me the moment they see that my gameplay is suboptimal. And it will be because it's fucking Neo, and those games are hard to do right. Like, I definitely want to just do some more, like, actual Souls-like stuff on stream. Because, like, the Metroidvanias are fun, but, Souls-likes and maybe even some Zelda-likes also kind of give me a lot of joy. Oh! Oh! That was not a good... That was really bad. Wrong button. You could do a Soul Link Nuzlocke with your partner if he's up for it. We actually did a Soul Link last year privately. What I learned from that is that we should not do a Soul Link publicly because holy shit, we both got salty at each other multiple times while doing it. It was a test of our relationship because one of us would accidentally get the other's like favorite Pokemon killed and we would have to deal with the fallout. I do actually have one video that is probably going to be done with my partner, which maybe there's a chance it could be a video that is also streamed initially, but basically we want to play the Nintendo Switch Clubhouse games compilation set, and our idea was basically to just play every game that we can play competitively against each other and basically see who wins more games in the compilation. That's something I've wanted to do for a while. We just genuinely haven't had the time, but it's been on like my video ideas for ages and ages. Why am I losing? Am I crazy or am I losing multiple HP when I hit the lava there? And then it's not going to be streamed because I'm gonna want to avoid spoilers, and I know people will just come into my stream chat and spoil. But when Danganronpa 2x2 comes out, I'm gonna get my partner to record it with me, and that will probably go up for channel members. But basically, I am desperate to get my reaction to that game recorded in some way, and it's one that I definitely want to experience this year. So that'll be something with my partner as well. The Pokemon version of Uno. Ooh, my partner hates Uno. You can't say the U word around him or he'll go into a rage. He hates me because I'm too competitive, and he doesn't like how he gets when he's competitive. Especially with Uno, because Uno is all about fucking each other over. Also, Taya, I have played Hades. I have it on Switch. I kind of played it on my own earlier last year, because I'd never played either of the games. Admittedly, I don't think they would be the most fun games for me to stream, but I have played them and I do enjoy them. Oh, it's that move. I didn't recognize it. I'm getting too greedy. That's why I keep losing this fight. Stop. Stop. Oh, I'm dodging too early there. I keep pressing the triangle before I see the little star icon that means it's time to dodge. Okay, it's gonna do its little ultimate move. This time we're gonna ace it. Okay, I failed again. Ah. Out of the middle. There we go. Okay, that was much more successful. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I could game the system and I thought I could game the system and I would turn around right as the attack stopped, but I mistimed it by 1. What is that demonic reindeer? It's Taboo, Guardian of the Breath, of course. Hades was the second strongest evidence to me that I was bi because every god was so hot. Greek gods just be like, honestly. Like, I haven't played Hades 2, but I have seen the art of Hephaestus, and he can absolutely get it. I truly do believe that, obviously, Hades is a fantastic roguelike in its own right, but I also do fully believe that it also has had wide stream success because people are just horny as fuck for the cast, and that's okay. That shit sells video games. There is nothing wrong with making your video game characters conventionally or unconventionally attractive to get an audience. I genuinely think more games should do that. But I think it's important for those games to also have a little bit of substance on top of the obvious, like, horny bait. Oh, you little bastard deer. Come on. Stop running back and forth. If you're gonna keep running back and forth, I'm gonna get sad. Oh, come on. Come over here then. Come on. It's cheating. Does a fruity little hop around. Naboo. Poor guy. Named after a Star Wars planet. How tragic. Oh, taking damage. That's a shame. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, fuck. We don't talk about how absolutely messy I was there. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, I'm glad I avoided that, because I didn't know what the fuck to expect, but honestly, Slay, I really like this guy's moveset. I think it's really cool. It's got a lot of, like, genuinely really interesting attacks to it. And then that one, which can go fuck itself. Oh, okay, it was just going back to do that. I thought it was going to do the poison attack and I was going to be scared. Oh, I'm dead. That's why people first after Leon Kennedy for, what, 30 years? Oh my god, I mean, they have aged him well. I saw the comparison recently of, like, how Leon looked in RE4 Remake versus how he looks in RE9 now, and, he's got some biceps. He's got some muscles. He has grown gracefully. Honestly, Leon Kennedy should have made me realize I was gay. Unironically, he should have been my gay awakening. Like, why was I interested in him? Him and all of the girl characters in Resident Evil. I couldn't give a fuck about Chris because he was just so straight man coded. But the moment sassy little Leon comes on screen, young Billy is like, I want to be him. I'm just saying. Leon S. Kennedy causing gay panic in Billy and bisexual panic in the rest of the population will never not be funny to me. Bisexual panic when he had that fucking hairstyle in Resident Evil 4. Oh, it was that move. I didn't recognize it was that move. Whoops. I wonder if there's a way for me to, like, upgrade specifically my, I don't know if there's a way to upgrade, like, my damage output. Unless I have to use more attributes to do that, but, like... Now how, like, in Hollow Knight, you've got, like, the nail smith, basically. I was wondering if there's, like, a nail smith here. Or a pin master. Anyway, I have to win this without taking any damage. Good luck, me. Yo, I didn't take damage. Let's go. Okay, that was a little bit more relaxing once I just took that with a little grain of salt. Okay, he's gonna shoot his little babies into the sky. Nope. Bro, can you hold still? Hold still. Oh no. Okay, it's gonna do the jump down into the middle. Now he's gonna, I think, do the poison again. Yep. Oh, I mistimed it. I was actually so close there. I genuinely locked the fuck in. Me and my boyfriend saw the RE4 RE9 comparison. We were both agreeing that RE9 was hotter. No, completely. No, RE9 Leon can absolutely get me. Like, I love twinks, don't get me wrong. I love and adore twinks. I am technically still a twink. Even if I really wish I wasn't. But I am. And I do love a twink. And Twink Leon, you know, there is a place in the universe for him. But RE9 Leon is, just... tasty. And I cannot wait to kill zombies with a chainsaw as him. I really cannot wait. I genuinely am so excited for RE9. I'm so hyped. Alright, Naboo, Keeper of the Breath. Oh. Oh, right. I just took... I'm sorry. I just took stupid damage that I didn't need to take. Uh-oh. I'm a fool. Oh, I thought I was far enough under the horns to not take damage. I'm taking such stupid damage here. Away. Stop hopping gracefully and just start losing, please. Thank you. God, those little fucking projectiles are evil. They have it out for me. Okay, bad dodge. It's fine. I basically did the entire second phase last time with one hit, so maybe that's just kind of, that's my win condition, is I just need to do it. One hit, hitless. Okay, so my problem, what's causing that failure there is that I'm going to like down pogo onto the flower, but I'm gliding just slightly too high for my down pogo to hit the flower. And the thing is, you can't spam the down pogo. There's like a second between each use of the pogo. So by the time I get to use the pogo again, I've already gone beneath the flower and I'm basically like into the river of poison, and that's what's getting me killed there. This is giving Reindeer Spirit from Elden Ring. I love the Reindeer Spirit from Elden Ring, especially in Night Rain, where it's fucking easy to kill and is basically a guaranteed day 2 boss that you can kill on day 1 if you're careful. Alright, I'm gonna lock in for this one. This is gonna be the run. But that does mean that I'm gonna have to be slightly boring while I lock in. That's fine. I can take 1 bit of damage, that's alright. Run away. And there was 8 of those? I really love this guy's design though. Like it's like a gorgeous deer. And I do quite like deer a lot. If my little character on the channel art wasn't a cat, it probably would have been a deer. So I did it again. Why do I keep doing that? Billy, stop. There we go. There we go. Yeah, keep trying to attack me. You know you want to. That's such a free attack. That's so free. You love to see it, and because I'm so close, it can't just spam the attack where it shoots like the seeds, because I keep getting close to it and forcing it into using its close range moveset. That's the strategy. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. The game has actually been quite nice here, I think. We're so close, come on. No, don't use the seeds. The seeds is the worst move you have. Oh, it's doing it again. Yeah, there we go. Naboo defeated. I said it would be the run. Whoa, I'm sorry. You genuinely seem quite lovely, Naboo. I just, you had to die. I didn't have a choice. But at least this will let me get into the greenhouse. The Breath Spring. All right, Diva, it's time to wake up. Come on. I need you to open your eyes.
A drop in the ocean. Tangled vines among withering stars.
Bitch, get up! That is an orb.
My garden. It grew boundless. From eye to heart, livelier than ever. Yet its blooms hide deeper, darker roots.
Mm-hmm.
A hunger that cannot ever be satiated. And then there's you.
Hi.
Again, the little sapling who wished to save the sun. Will you do it, sapling?
This is
Will
like
you
slightly
give
ominous.
back what you have been gifted? It matters little. Have my voice. Do what you please with it. I don't care.
Yeah, that's the energy that I was getting from this boss, this creature. It is apathetic to the situation on the vessel. It doesn't care anymore. Ooh, the robots are gonna be pissed. I'm gonna have to open the door and be like, sorry guys. Amethyst the breath, a voice that carries the weight of indifference. Yeah, she's just apathetic to this whole situation. Hi. All this time, the breath was dormant. No, it can't be. Why did they give up their duty? Was there no hope of stopping the gloom water? What about fixing the library? I need to go back and bring the news to the others. Still no way for me to get that, though. Ooh. Well, you're up there. If there was a way to me to get to you, I could get to you. But not from here. What is it about reindeer and stag bosses that feel so magical? I think that reindeer obviously have a bit of like association with Father Christmas, Mr. Papa Noel himself, Mr. Claus. And then deer are just very passive creatures of the forest. You rarely see them. They run when within sight. They're mysterious little beings. I don't know. I think they're just cool and intriguing and mysterious. I kind of want to see if there's a way to go down from here, actually. Like, in the greenhouse specifically. I don't think there is, but like... No, because it's all water. I need to go down there. I need to go and check out that elevator that we didn't check before. There's also this room over here, but I don't know how to access it. There's that little path up there. I don't know how to access that either. Okay, let's go back to the save point there, because I just remembered that I can actually warp from it, and I can warp back down into the roots. And we can figure some things out. Actually, let me go back to the hub first, because I can deliver the voice to the... Nexus. Moose are scary. Oh, hello, who are you? Hello? Artie. I should have guessed you'd be the one stirring trouble across the vessel, sister. You're going the wrong way. The heart can't be saved. I know that better than anyone else. What you should be striving for is elsewhere. This ship once had a purpose. That is where we need to spend our efforts. Alright, Artie, calm down. You are attuned to the voice of the breath. I'm glad to hear it through you. Despite their apparent indifference, they were a gentle soul, deeply caring about all living things and even more deeply invested in our true mission. It's no wonder then that they took the breach of the library and the flood of their gardens as a treason. The fact that they are with you now shows they haven't completely lost hope. Their name was Amethyst. Let them be remembered. Okay. War. Pearl severed. Amethyst, the breath. Attune Amethyst's voice. Yay! Can I buy anything else from you? Yes, I can. I am going to buy the coating component. And when I come back with an extra bit of money, I'm going to buy the other coating component. Do I have any curios for you? No, I feel like if I did, he would actually talk to me. Okay, let's head back down to, like, the creepy, spooky area and see if maybe we can find some other stuff to do down there. Like, down past the promenade entrance. Back in the deep, spooky, ooky roots of this forgotten place. Oh, actually, wait, espera un momento. Can I get back across to the other side of the lake from here, or will I need to... I don't remember if I can, like, actually get back across or not. Yeah. Oh, she still doesn't come back to see you. Shit, okay. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna, like, have to go back up to... I'm gonna have to go back up to the character that I had just saved and she's gonna actually be dead this time. That would be sad. Oh, I probably should check on her. She was just up there. I'll check on her, see if she's still there. And then I'll head down and we can take that elevator into the facility, I guess. Assuming that the elevator even lets us move. I didn't even try it. For all I know, the elevator might not even work. Okay, I think she was up here. Yeah, because we kind of like opened a secondary path almost. God, I suck at fighting those enemies. Right, yeah, this was blocked off because of goop. Right. But then she was just up here. She's gone. Okay, she's not here, which means that she has moved. Which is a good sign, I guess. It means she's potentially alive. And she's just slowly making her way back. In which case, let's head down here and see what's down the elevator. See if there's something spooky. Maybe there's a save point there as well. That'd be quite nice. I realized that up there technically was an elevator. I feel like maybe I could have unlocked the elevator to go back up there, but I'm not sure. Ah! Welcome to Redacted, everybody. Let's go the other way. Let's see if maybe there's a save point the other way. Oh boy. This is creepy. Okay, Dr. Halen's assistant is the only one that can go in that direction, so I guess we're going to be going down this way. Why not? Oh, let's go. Oh, no. Oh, shoot, spiders. Okay, I have to be careful. Being on 1 HP here is not fun. On its own, it's pretty useless. Find us. Oh. Wait, there's nowhere to go from here. Shoot. Yeah, there's no way to get up there. There's nothing to kind of like grapple onto. Shoot, maybe this is a dead end then. A dead end until we can figure out where the assistant is. Okay, alright. Then this is not a path we need to explore right now. I guess my question is, where do I go next? Because we can't get into that area without whatever destroys the goop. We've kind of mostly explored everything in this sort of direction. I guess I should try and see, yeah, if there are any paths available to me on the left side. Or we need to find the card of the assistant so that we can break into the lab from either direction and just see what's up. So I'll head back to the save point. And we will figure something out, I'm sure. I am definitely intrigued. Alright, let's go back to the Nexus, just for the moment. And I'm going to go back into the ice area, and I'm going to see if there's anything new we can get in the ice area. There was nowhere to go from down here. No, that's all locked off. This area is pretty much kind of like, we can't do anything else here. Oh, but there is a... Shit, there are elevators there. Oh, I need to go back. No, I need to go back. I need to go back there. I think I may have just missed something. Ah! Yeah, I'll go that way. I'll just have to parkour along the poison room again. Okay, but we can figure this out. We can figure this out. Yeah. 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 Only 1 more hour of streaming. I've actually been like, I've genuinely been so engrossed in this game that I didn't realize that we already kind of like had done 2 hours of streaming. I've just been having so much fun exploring this area and kind of unlocking the breath that it just didn't click with me that we've been here for 2 hours already. Makes me very sad because I want to keep playing. But again, streaming like this is part of my strategy for getting my streaming stamina up so that in the future maybe I can do longer streams. But that is an in the future sort of thing, not a right now sort of thing. Right now I'm just streaming enough to get by. In the creepy promenade. Oh, I forgot to press the circle button to glide. Oopsie. Beautiful. Oh, I thought I could get over there. And there we go. Okay, let's have a little look in this room because the game is basically telling me that there's stuff in this room that I did not see. That is definitely an elevator shaft. So maybe there's an elevator we can activate here. But then I don't see it if there is one. Like, it shows that there is a path downwards and there is a path upwards. But the problem is, there's no way for me to get up there yet. And we're missing the overseer of this little safe spot. Okay. And I can't just, like, hit my way down or anything like that. There's no way to do that. But maybe... I don't know, maybe back in this area there's something? No. Okay, I think I've just wasted my time. I think I've just completely wasted my time going this way. Oopsie. Alright, let's head back. Let's go to the left. Let's go through the ice area. Let's see if we can find something new in the first area of the game, which is probably going to take us a little further ahead. But that is the plan. And also because I want to get away from this creepy music. It's kind of giving me the eek, the ooh, the ah. God, such a gorgeous background. Such a gorgeous area. Such a gorgeous game, genuinely. I do love, though, if I'm being honest, I really love that I'm actually, like, re-exploring old areas and trying to find my way forwards. You know, that's what Metroidvanias are supposed to be. Not every Metroidvania is supposed to be so linear that you can always tell where you're going. And I don't mind this one kind of being a little confusing, because it adds to the charm. It forces me to go back through the world. It forces me to re-explore areas that I haven't explored before. It forces me to figure things out. I appreciate it. I like it. Es bueno. But I would also like to find some more stuff, some new stuff. Yeah, actually, let me, while I'm here... Ah, this was the fragmented serial number. Gotcha. So there's 6 fragmented serial numbers. Okay. That is still locked, so that's not going to let me in. That's fine. Vamonos. I'm just trying to think, like, where can we go? Down there, maybe? It didn't seem like there was a way down, though. What? Oh. When did this open? Hello? That last tremor was nasty. I was really afraid I'd be the last one standing. Glad to see I was wrong. Anyway, as I said, I need your help. My friend Tomo's been missing, and well, after what just happened, I'm worried sick about him. Would you mind taking a look around for me? Right, yeah, no, I've had this discussion with this guy before. Oh, I see. So this is kind of like if I need to talk to this character, this little segment is always open for me to talk to them. Okay, I'm with you now. I thought that, like, for some reason that was like an upgrade or something that I had missed or something along those lines. I've also just noticed there is, in the top left corner of the eye room, there is a... Like, yeah, there's a little, like, path you can go. What do you mean locked from the other side? Oh, okay, this one's still locked. We've still got no way to get into that specific room. Though if I want to go up... But we can get into this room up here, which takes us to the eye room. But I don't know how we would get into the... room any further. Yeah, there's no way for us to get up into, like, that corner, no matter what I might want. So yeah, I need to just kind of go through this first area. There's this path, and then there's this path down here. Like, I'm almost certain that my path forward is going to be somewhere around here. If we've explored, like, the right side, and we found one of the pearls on the right side, it only makes sense that now the game is going to be like, okay, now it's time for you to go to the left side. I wonder if the NPC that was, like, waiting here for the doors to open is still here. Yeah. The vessel is incredibly old. It's una vieja. Oh. Wait. Oh ho ho! What do you mean, hidden location up here? Hello? What do you mean I've just found a save point into the dwellings that's potentially like a secret way into this area that I could get once I had the claw line? Awesome! Oh, a traveler's log. A transcript of a traveler's experiences and thoughts. She isn't dead. She isn't dead. They say she is, but she's not. I bet she would like to be dead, because now she cannot ever die. She's stuck in between. My love, Lura, what did they do to you? We cannot allow it to happen again. No more sacrifice. No more failures. Not even to bring new voices. The ship can sail without them. Ooh. No, this path is locked, so there's actually no way to go forwards. You just lost your soul to a fat bellfly from Bellheart. I'm so sorry. That's genuine. I could not do a Steel Soul on Silksong, at least not on console. Maybe on PC where you can kind of like fudge the save files, sure. But like you could not pay me. Actually, no, that's a lie. People could definitely pay me to attempt Steel Soul. Maybe that could be a fun thing for a stream at some point. I try and do a Steel Soul run. I don't know, maybe that could be interesting. If people would be interested in that at some point. Lyuba, beyond repair. But I'm so sorry for your loss, and I don't know how else to say I'm sorry to hear about that. It's genuinely sad. I know how much work goes into Steel Soul runs, so it's heartbreaking anytime you lose them. $50K sub milestone. Oh my god, honestly. Anything to get some of the subs back. Anything to push the channel back into the algorithm, please. I tried the first time I lost a Steel Soul to Scumquit and recovered the file, but I guess it's different to Hollow Knight because the save insta-deletes itself from the CC. Oh, does it? Really? Shit, okay. I did not know that. In that case, that is evil, Hollow Knight devs. Evil! You monsters. Ooh, there's a path over there that we never took. Maybe that was actually a pathway to get into the city and I didn't even realize. Shit. The Hollow Knight devs chose violence. Although, to be fair, I think we all kind of figured that one out from Silksong's difficulty. Oh god, it's so expensive to refuel my Naka. Alright, we want to go... I want to go through the... Oh, Prospero. I want to go through the Slippy Slidey Ice Room. Because there's that one item that I keep not getting that that if there's a tiny part of me being able to get it, I want it. Was that one up there? No, I need to jump at the end of my swing. Hey, Landaporpus, welcome, welcome. How you doing? I wonder if this game is gonna, like, give us a wall jump at some point. That would be nice. That would be... I know like every Metroidvania in the world gives you a wall jump eventually, so it's not like an original power-up, but by god, I feel like I could use it to get that one item there, because I don't understand the momentum of the ice to get that item otherwise. No, stop it. Ooh, something down here? Oh, a healing basin. Okay, well that's not as important, is it? No, no, no. Done. Okay, let's go down first, because I want to take a look at the path downwards here and see just kind of what we're dealing with. Oh. Oh, no, I've been here. No, I've been to this room before. But the path down below, I don't remember if this one was, like, blocked with one of those, like, crystal thingies. I feel like it might have been. Okay, it was down here. Through here. Down, and then what was it? Oh, it was the ice thing, right. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do here for now. I have not found anything to interact with that, so that's a no-go. But that little path up there, that is promising. That could be useful. Are those basins benches, or are they just for healing? They're just for healing. But you have to pay to heal at them, so they're kind of like optional. You can choose to heal at them, or you can choose to just keep going. There aren't really a lot of benches in this game, but I think it's kind of in service of the exploration and keeping you moving forwards. And I'm not really taking damage often enough to where I feel like Ooh, I want you. I'm not really taking damage enough to the point where I desperately feel like I need the benches. Okay, I can't get that from this side. No, leave me be. Leaveth me aloneth. Aha. Not right now. I'm picking up a coating component. Wah. Where am I going? Oh, I'm back here. Okay, so this is kind of like a little shortcut. Okay, that means that this has to be an important area if they're giving us a shortcut all the way back. Yeah, they want us to be able to get up there. So it's like a quick shortcut back. Yeah. No, I overshot it. Ah! Any advice on creating and growing a YouTube channel? Oh god. Be consistent. Find a niche that works for you. It doesn't have to be an original niche. It just has to be something that involves creating videos that you enjoy making. You do, sadly, like, if you're planning on doing a channel that involves a lot of, like, videos where you're speaking, you do need to have, like, an element of charisma. So you kind of need to work on just kind of, like, speaking and basically public speaking, pretty much. And just being able to fill space. Editing-wise, I think you just need to have some experience fucking around with whatever editing choice you want. It could be Sony Vegas, it could be Premiere. For me, you know, you can all. I won't say that you should, but you know there are a lot of free alternatives out there to Adobe. But if you wanna sail the 7 seas, as it were, You would not be the first, and you would not be the last. But honestly, I think the problem with I've talked about this in a recent stream as well, is I feel like the biggest mistake that people who want to start a YouTube channel make is that they go into YouTube expecting to be popular or get a fan base quickly, and that just is not how it works. It is very hard to get a fan base quickly unless you are naturally insanely charismatic, you have a completely original idea, or you just have the right connections. And that can be pretty brutal. But I truly believe that if you are consistent and you genuinely love editing videos or recording gameplay, etc., that you should give things a try. Ooh. Why are you here? Your pearl is already covered. ACAT, the Naka Engraver. Who are you? You look awesome. Yo, you look fucking cool. Whoa! Why is your design so fire? Holy mother of God. They're like magnets almost. But I would also say that I am not the best person to ask about starting a YouTube channel or making a YouTube channel, because in the grand scheme of things, my channel is not that popular and my my topics are not that original. It's just a case of I'm making videos that I would have wanted to watch years ago when I was on YouTube. And that's kind of what works for me. Where am I? Oh, this works actually. Hey, Surplex, by the way, welcome. Finally able to, sorry, I was just fighting, so I didn't check the chat, so let me just quickly have a read. Finally able to catch the stream. How are you enjoying the game so far? I 100%ed the game a few days ago and can't get it off my mind. I'm really enjoying MIO. I think MIO is really fun. I think MIO is a beautiful game. I really like the sense of exploration and how it's not hand-holdy when it gives you new abilities and expects you to kind of like re-explore areas. But if you look enough at the map, you will find areas where, like, for example, down here, there's the ice that's shooting out of the wall that we can't interact with. But I like that the map shows you these little rooms that have exits out of them so that you can kind of just explore them at your leisure until you find the path that actually works for you. I really like that. I think it's a bit silly that I'm saying that I really like exploration in my Metroidvania, but I think that kind of proves a point that there have been a lot of Metroidvanias recently where it's very obvious where you need to go. And I kind of like that this game, it kind of manages a really nice balance between being exploration heavy while also kind of keeping you on track. And I can just really appreciate that. Okay, Billy, you need to remember to press the dodge button. There we go. Billy, you need to press the dodge button. Bestie. Yeah, no, I think sadly, a lot of, just going back to the YouTube conversation for just a second, I think a lot of people really underestimate how important it is to genuinely just have an interesting voice to listen to. Because not everybody can make a topic sound interesting. And not everybody, well, I got fucked. I was not pressing the dodge button. Not everybody has an interesting voice. That is I don't mean that in a harsh way. I just mean that in a sort of like, this is the reality way. There are a lot of people out there who want to start channels, but just do not have the inflections or levels to their voice to hold someone's attention for long times. That doesn't mean that you have to be shouting and going blah, 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 the whole time. I can't stand those types of YouTubers, to be honest. But if you've got levels and you go a bit high sometimes and then you go a bit low sometimes, and you pace yourself out and you're not overloading people with words, I find those types of channels to be like the most interesting to follow. And those tend to be some of the more engaging videos. It's kind of what I like to bring to my scripts, although I'm still learning. Oh my god, I am nowhere near the skill level of some people when it comes to script writing and honestly just entertainment value. But that's the fun part about YouTube, specifically for me, is that I'm constantly learning, and as a YouTuber, you're constantly learning and evolving and getting better, and as long as you've got like a core audience who's willing to kind of evolve with you, oh my god, wow, Billy, Jesus, you can go very far on the platform. You just, admittedly, you just need to get a bit lucky in those opening few months to few years. Like, I always tell people that tune into my channel, like, the Billy S channel was my second channel here on YouTube. My original one I have had since 2013, but it didn't work out. You know, it can take a very long time before YouTube truly works out for someone. And I guess the sad part that some people have, ooh, that was cool, he teleported. The sad part as well about YouTube is that sometimes it just doesn't work out. I think the best skill that you can have as a YouTuber is if you are genuinely getting into it for the sake of trying to build an audience, which there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are genuinely trying to build an audience, you also kind of need to recognize when to call it quits and when to pivot and when to figure out alternative routes of entertainment, etc., etc. But hey, I'm just gonna dial it back. The very first thing that you should want to do with YouTube is have fun. Have passion for what you're talking about, and that will translate. That will translate into your videos, 100%. Also, don't compare yourself to everyone else on YouTube, because holy fuck, there are people who have been out here doing things for years and years and years, and there's no point in comparing yourself to people with like industry level experience when you're making like videos from scratch for the first time. It's so easy to, I'm fucking these dodges up so much. It's so easy to compare yourself to other people, but you shouldn't do it. Oh my god, why am I pressing it too early? I know I shouldn't be pressing it when I'm pressing it. There we go. That's such a cool combo. Taken out, but that's such a fucking cool combo. Really good boss, really like that guy. Oh, you're alive. Please tell me you're alive. No! I don't want to keep killing these guys. I feel bad. That being said, you've just given me a save point, so thank you. I just put out my first big video on another channel. It's a 6-hour ranking video, and your ranking videos were a big inspiration, Billy. Well, thank you so much for your kind words, and genuinely, I hope your ranking video does well. What is the topic, if you don't mind me asking? I'm genuinely curious. It's so funny though when people say like, thank you, Billy, for like inspiring me to make videos, because like, I'm awful at taking compliments. I have severe imposter syndrome, but also like, it's funny because I kind of like have the same relationship with other YouTube creators who make ranking videos, like Dmod and Rusty and Magicat, those types of videos, those types of creators. Ember, back when he used to do his videos, even though he disappeared off the face of the earth, and I'm still wondering what happened to him. But like, those types of creators got me into the Souls space, Rabid Luigi, Josh Scorcher, like the old Countdown artists that I grew up watching, like those are the people that got me into YouTube. And I kind of love that that I'm kind of continuing the cycle in a way by helping other people get into it as well. Because countdowns and rankings are some of my favorite videos, genuinely, because you have infinite possibilities. There are so many things to talk about. Some of them more important than others. Some of them can be really silly, but everyone is always going to have a different opinion, and that means that everybody's opinion is worth making a video on, because everyone's going to have something unique to say that is completely unique to their own experiences. Isn't going to stop some people saying some really dumb shit sometimes, though. Like, there's always going to be a couple of opinions where you kind of read them and you're like, you did not understand or get what something was going for. But 99% of the time, I think a ranking video is just good old fun, and it really gets you into the mind of the person that's making it. What is my favorite boss from this game so far? I think it's the Moose. The Moose and then Crow. The Moose, Crow, and then ACAD. And then the other I don't remember the other two. Well, I remember the first one, but I don't remember there was a fifth boss. Don't remember it, though. Oh, the slimy dude, Lombre. Wow, look at that. That's gorgeous. I think my favorite thing about this art style is that the further into the background it is, the paler everything gets, almost like a sketch being erased on paper. I love that aesthetic. Welcome to Metropolis. Please make yourself at home. Be sure to watch your steps, though. Since the disappearance of the travelers, the blood has stopped taking care of the city. It has become quite dangerous around here, but I'm sure a capable unit like you will have no problem moving around. Feel free to stay as long as you want. Oh. MIO, please, just continue assaulting me with gorgeous visuals. Is the world seamless? I haven't seen a single loading screen in this game. It is a completely seamless world. Yes, it is indeed. The Moose? Naboo. The boss before you face... the boss before you get to the... What was that? The Breath? Was that one the Breath? Yeah. It's kind of like a deer or a moose kind of energy. Okay, so we can't go this way. Oh, we totally need to get given a wall climb. That is asking for me to wall climb. That is asking for a wall climb. Well, for now, I guess we climb this way. Ah! What did I just pick up? I guess we'll never know. Honestly, I love that the levels here are seamless. I think that's an extremely, extremely impressive accomplishment for any game, honestly. Like, it really kind of adds to the level of exploration as well. Like, obviously, they're unloading and reloading the levels as you explore, but just the fact that this bit is just so seamless is... In a Metroidvania specifically, it works so well. You know what other game, actually, that I'm thinking about that this is reminding me of? It's the music and the energy and the vibe. It's reminding me of Outer Wilds. There's a somberness to this world. Doggy! Hi! Can I pet you? Can I pet you? Aww. There's just sort of like a somberness and a melancholy to this world that I feel like I felt a lot in Outer Wilds. Oh, you got caught too, huh? Figures. Whoa. Okay, well there's no way I'm getting over there without making myself stronger. Oh no, you're evil. Ow. Ooh. Oh, you shoot things. Nice. Okay, what's in here? Broken down. Okay, that was me panicking. That was me panicking. I didn't know where I was going. I really like the way that the platforming flows in this game as well. Oh! I just wish that... I wish that the grapple grip was just a little bit longer. If it was just a tiny bit more friendly. I think I would be a very happy Billy. Hello there. Ah, the Bell Tower Visitor Pass grants access to the upper floors of the Bell Tower in the Haven. Oh. I wasn't expecting to find something for the Haven area here in the city, but, awesome, I guess. Muchas gracias. I'm very happy to accept that. Bitch! This game's so good, glad you're playing it. Thanks, Slagoff. Welcome, welcome. You can grapple hook towards enemies. Yes, you can. The projectiles kept doing you in on that boss. Yeah, the spinny projectiles that would fall from the ceiling, they were evil. They were monstrous, dare I say. Yeah, let's try and go back down again. I want to go back down and see if there was anything in that little segment that we just got killed in. Otherwise, I'll go to the, I'll go back to Haven and use the pass there to go up the bell tower even further. I found that staying underneath that boss's legs basically gave you a lot of immunity to most of its attacks, as long as you, like, knew when to dodge some of them. Because you could very much, like, lock it into doing, like, a frontal attack and then doing a back kick attack, which would stop it from, like, doing anything else. But even then, that wasn't, like, foolproof. I still had to die quite a few times to that fight, but I think the energy of it all was just really on point. And I also just happen to really like bosses with like moose deer / designs. I think that's a very, very cool aesthetic. Okay, let's kill the enemies over here first because I want revenge. And let's see what's down here. Okay, this requires the old-fashioned key, which we don't have. This... Oh, this is fucked. Oh! I wasn't expecting a gauntlet. No! How couldst thou force me into a gauntaflitteth? Alright, you are going to be a problem. Okay, you were not a problem, thank God. There we go. I'm gonna get ya. Boop. That means there's probably something nice over here, though, if they're putting a gauntlet down for me. Not as many gauntlets as in Silksong as well, which is quite nice. Less to worry about. Oh, Gwendolyn, beyond repair. And that Overseer is going to go upstairs, aren't you very much? Yeah, the world is definitely not thriving. Do you know Grime? It's the Souls-like Metroidvania where you're a stone guy with a black hole head. I think Grime was on my 2026 Souls-like list, as in like the one that I had everyone vote for last month. But I don't think Grime got voted in. So it's one that is like on my radar. It's not one that I've particularly heard of, but it is on my radar, and I definitely will get to it after I have done the games that I've already kind of like promised to complete. Because I want to, aside from like new games coming out this year, I want to put a focus specifically on the games that were voted for by my fans. The only difference being that, like, well, the only reason I haven't covered any more of them recently is just because, you know, I'm staggering out how many of them I play, because a lot of them are games that are AAA, I guess, which means they cost a bit of money, so I'm basically waiting for a sale to play most of them. The YouTuber lifestyle. That's why the next one I'm doing is Lords of the Fallen 2014, because I bought that one for €3 and I have it installed on the PS4, so the moment I get the chance, I'm gonna just play it and get it over with. Probably have fun with it, because I'm gonna have fun with all of the Souls-likes. And then, once I'm done with the ones that were voted for, then I can start focusing on ones that weren't voted for that I really wanted to play. Like, for example, I think AI Limit was one that didn't get enough votes, but I really want to try. Grime is definitely going to be there as well. Oh, a container. We haven't seen a container in a while, actually! I was played. I was played. I was played. I was so excited to see a container. I should have been sus. Calderon, the unyielding furnace, or Calderon. Oh my god, fourth chorus, is that you? Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to just... Yes! Okay, the music in this fight is great because the enemies' attack patterns are synced to the music. That's fantastic. The boom, 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 boom. The slams are synced to that tempo. I love it when games do shit like that. That's so good. Uh-oh. Oh, it fucking wimmed him it! Oh my god, this is a fucking ball. Holy shit. Bad dodge. I don't think I beat this one this turn. Oh, and I love how that the ice attack becomes more deadly with the fans. That's awesome. Okay, I really like that fight. That's really fucking cool. Finally, fifth chorus. Every single thing I learn about this game wants me to play it more. I guess I'll drop the $10. It's not an expensive game either, from what I can tell. Like, I was given a code for it. Basically, like, you could apply for a code if you were a content creator, and because I am genuinely planning on making a boss and area ranking on this game, I applied for a code. I didn't think I'd actually get one, and they did send me one, so I was kind of like, cool. And I'm actually enjoying it, which is really nice. There's also a game coming out later this month. It's like a 2D Zelda-like that I've also applied for a code for at the behest of a gaming journalist who basically shared the form around on Blue Sky. So if that one gets accepted as well, then I might consider covering that on stream too. Yeah, let's see what's over here quickly. Oh, hello. The blood doesn't grant audiences to machines, not even to me. I find it rather concerning. He must know that I am here to talk about the contents of the library. Doesn't he? Is there a save point over here? That would be iconic. Yay! We can go here instead of the other side of the city. And I'm still... Okay, but does this count as a save point? Nope. The game said no. Is it Mina the Hollower by any chance? That was the one-of-a-kind Zelda from the Shovel Knight devs. It is not, actually. The game I am looking at... I need to double-check the post. Give me 1 second. It's a game called Under the Island. It's been developed for 7 years and is a gorgeous pixel art style game. It's got some similarities to classic 2D Zelda. There were a couple furry characters in it, which obviously appeals to me. Clock the liver operator. So I am intrigued by it. And to be fair, I'd never heard of it before today, but the thing is, like, that's kind of why I follow certain gaming journalists, because they kind of just know their shit. They know what's good. Specifically, this one is John Cartwright, who was originally on Game Explain, then he went to Nintendo Life, now he's at Good Vibes Gaming. But overall, like, I fucking trust his game recommendations with my life, because he's never steered me wrong so far. Okay, my dodging ability in this game sucks. As in, like, I suck at dodging. Not as in, like, the dodging is bad. Like, I'm just playing badly right now. Gotta listen to the music. Damn it. We'll try that one again. We'll try that one again. Yeah, I figured that it was just gonna drop us here. God damn it. I've not had problems with bosses lately. The only boss that made me struggle in the last 3 Metroidvanias was Caramelita. Had to quit and come back a couple of hours. Not even Agong did that to you. I struggled way more with Agong than I did with Caramelita, personally. But I think that's because Agong demands like a level of precision that I'm just not particularly gifted at. Whereas Caramelita, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a game of precision when it comes to her. It's a game of how fast is she going to use her moveset, and how do you react to that? Oh, I didn't want to take damage there. But she is considered like one of the hardest fights in Silksong anyway, so it's like comparing like apples to apples. They're all the same. They're all fucking difficult in their own right. It's kind of why I like that I'm a bit more of a casual like player of these types of games, in the sense that like I'm good at these games. I know I am. In the sense that I've got the gaming sense to handle these games. But I'm not good in a I can be skilled at every game in the genre sort of way. I have a strict learning curve when it comes to any Souls-likes I play, which is, it takes me a while, but eventually I get there. God, I'm sucking so bad. Jesus, just kill me, just kill me. That was awful. Should I get 9 Souls? I keep hearing amazing things, but the art style is slightly putting me off. Absolutely love Metroidvanias. 9 Souls is a tough one, because I think it is a bloody fantastic game. It is genuinely, for me, it is a top 5 Metroidvania of all time. But it's not a Metroidvania that I think will appeal to every type of Metroidvania fan. The combat is very Sekiro inspired, in the sense that it is very parry focused and it is very challenging. It is probably, in my opinion, I think 9 Souls is more difficult than Silksong. I don't know if that's a hot take, but that's my take. I genuinely think 9 Souls is one of the hardest games I have played in recent years. But it has such an intriguing world and such, honestly, a really likable cast of characters. Some really stellar boss fights. The music in some of these battles is insane. And the exploration is really fun. In fact, I've compared this game to 9 Souls in the sense that both games kind of have a bit of a similar premise of like the type of world you're exploring. But again, if you're not a big fan of like extremely combat heavy Metroidvanias, then Nine Souls is gonna do nothing for you. But if you love a combat challenge and you want a Metroidvania that is going to ask you to meet it at its own level, then Nine Souls is the way to go. Sorry, I'm just in focus mode. I'm in focus mode. That's fine. I knew that was going to be a Billy gets hit moment. There we go. Nice. Okay. Once I realized I could hit from the side instead of just from above, that became much easier because I could just do my basic combo. Fun fight. Really like it. Not like the most exciting fight in the game, but it's fun enough in the sense that like it's got a fun gimmick. And sometimes that's all you need. Aha! The Hall of History in Metropolis. This is what keys looked like in the olden times. Don't worry about how to use it. This replica is a fully functional electronic badge. Let me in! Was not expecting a disco fight in this game. Honestly, the vibe. Vamos a la discoteca. You've beaten P5 and Hollow Knight many times. Sounds like it would appeal to you. Then Serplex, go for it. If you've beaten P5 Pantheon, fucking Nine Souls is your shit. You will love it. You will genuinely enjoy it. 100%. Ow! I want to read the things. Leave me alone. Silksong has tougher platforming. It does have tougher platforming, but I would say that Nine Souls is the game that killed me much more than Silksong did. The 6 voices. The eye, the blood, the breath, the hand, the spine, the heart. Tag yourself. Which of your group chat is which? An embedder. Embedding ceremony. Huh. A pearl's anatomy. Okay. Let's go to the Foundation's access, why not? I personally believe Nine Souls has barely any worth mentioning platforming. I would say so as well. I would say it's more about like the combat. Maybe the warehouse level is very platforming focused, but not in like, it's not in like the Hollow Knight level where you're gonna be pogoing and dodging a bunch of like death spikes and stuff. It's more kind of like in its level layout that it's pretty difficult. But the warehouse level, I would say, definitely has a lot of platforming to it. I just came back from the Foundations, and let me tell you, we're lucky that Metropolis is still standing. Everything's gone mad down there. At this point, I'm not even sure the blood could fix it. If you're planning to go anyway, at least take this. It's not much, but it might save your frame one day. Thank you. Ah, this is an obstructed elevator. Warehouse was Yen Lao. The zone with the old guy. I don't remember his name. It's been a while. I mainly remember Agong and Lady Ethereal and the twins. But some of those earlier ones I don't quite remember as much. The climb to the apartments and rail grinding have some okay platforming, but Nine Souls is more combat focused, and that's completely fine. Not every Metroidvania has to be a platforming Metroidvania, you know? This is a pretty room, don't you think? The Travelers put all these candles here because of the tragedy of the last voice. I don't know what happened exactly, but the units who were around say the Travelers were never the same after that. Here, I have a spare candle if you want. You can light it for a friend too, you know, when their last tremor comes. Ah, so this is a candle for the eye. Nice. Requires Lura's seal. Okay. Well, we definitely don't have that. Well, we're gonna keep moving through the vents. Sneaky, sneaky, like solid snaky. Oh, this is gonna take us to the other side of the fan, probably. The blood fan. Right? Yeah! Almost certainly it's gonna take us there. Wee. Relaxing. I can just let the game blow me where it wants. Ooh, are you alright down there, mate? If I can get into that little path down there, I can go down and check, which would require getting down there. Hello. You alright? I'm a bit afraid because I don't really know what everything's going to try and do to me. And I've only got one hit on my health bar. Okay, we can't get high enough to get up there yet. Oh, bit of spooky stuff, bit of evil stuff. Okay, there's nothing I can do here. There's no way for me to get height here, so there's no point in going that way. I still need to do Pantheon 5, by the way. I have never gotten the Pantheon 5 ending because I just choke either at... Ooh, welcome to Foundations. I choke either at Pure Vessel or Radiance. Pure Vessel I always struggle with, even with practice, and then Radiance, I feel like I could learn Absrad, but my concern is that I just can't control the fact that in the moment, I always choke. And that is very hard to reconcile because I genuinely feel like I have the ability to clear P5. I just never have. And we're all the way back here. But it's nice to see kind of the path. Kind of just having a little look around because we got given another bell tower access key, but I think it's just for the old-fashioned key. Bell tower visitor access. But we've already been there. Didn't I? I already got one. I feel like I already got a pass for the bell tower. I found one hidden behind a waterfall. Ah, Buddha, come on. P5's quite the irritation test. I did it without problems back in 2020 when I was 14, but when I replayed Hollow Knight last year, it took a lot more trying. Yeah, As you get older. Ah, you guys are still young. When you're 28, oh boy. It's all gonna come crumbling. It's all gonna come crashing down. Like, I know that I do not have the ability to game the same way I did like 5 or 6 years ago. And I do think that Hollow Knight P5 is sort of like a litmus test for whether I truly am getting worse at video games as I'm getting older, and I definitely would say there is an element of I am getting worse at video games as I get older. That being said, I wouldn't mind at some point trying to stream a couple P5 attempts. I would need to do a lot of practice in advance and would probably need to go with more of like a meta build. But I would not mind trying to actually beat P5 on stream because that would honestly be a magical moment if I was able to do it. I know that like so many people have done P5 now, and can do it probably with their eyes closed. But the fact that I've never done it, it is something that has genuinely, like, irritated me for years. I am genuinely so salty with myself that I have not been able to do it. It's kind of like the one thing from Hollow Knight that I've never managed, despite the fact that Hollow Knight is my favorite video game of, like, the past few years. Like, I think I've mentioned it as well. Like, I do think Silksong is, like, the better game, but Hollow Knight is still going to be, like, my favorite of the two if I had to pick. Stuff like that. There's just an element of, like, nostalgia and fondness that comes with certain games that will always kind of, like, feel special to me. And Hollow Knight is definitely one of those cases. Okay, we're going to the right. Please get me to a save point. A point that is safe. Or an elevator that goes back upstairs. That works too. Okay. I now need to go back down. I'm sure there's a save point down here somewhere. We need to find a save point down here. Tokiyami fan, random thing, but you love the panda monsters in Wolong. The little panda demons, no, they're adorable. And in the DLC, they have really big ones, and they're so cute. And they just like they just gobble up your excess equipment and just relax. It's so cute. Hi. Hey pal, think you could help me out? I was on my way to Mel's workshop when I got caught in these icicles. A few hits should do the trick. Please, I don't want to become a cold case. There you go. Way to go, pal. You really know how to break the ice. Gotta go now. See you in Mel's workshop. We did it. What do you mean get up there? I can't get up there. I never did the bindings for P5. Oh, I'm not touching bindings. I'm not a masochist enough to where, like, I need to do the bindings in Hollow Knight. That's not where my enjoyment lies. Just beating the bosses in their intended way just to get the ending is, like, more than enough for me. Where are we? Please tell me that this goes to, like, a... Oh, it goes to a traveler's log. You know how it's always sunny here? Always the right temperature? Always the perfect summer weather? Well, it's boring. I miss the rain, the ugly days, the cold and dark. I miss that feeling you get with a hot cocoa, comfy plaid, and soft music playing in the background while it pours like hell outside. Come on, tech guys, I know you read these logs. Give us a nice winter once in a while. Please get me to a save point, please. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna call it there then. I'm gonna get sent back to a save point. I'm gonna call it there just because we are reaching the 3-hour mark, and that is the end of today's stream. That being said, I am gonna be streaming again tomorrow. Same time, same place, so be sure to tune in. Thank you to everybody who is tuned in, to Surplex, Simon, Malistine, Scoopy, Tokiyami Fan, Land Porpoise, and everyone who showed up earlier as well. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And I will see you tomorrow for more MIO. Adios. Bye.